Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And that's through for a hit. So it's an inning opening base hit and the Braves have a man on. Colin McHugh comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Colin McHugh.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime.
First baseman, number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he got him. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 13 is the second out of the opening frame. Adam Duvall is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. So 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Newcomb is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, He's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind the count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Correa, a native, threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. Here's Ender Inciarte. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The next 1-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swing and a ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Ready now, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that
one. 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Gonzalez leads off second with nobody out. A throw behind the runner at second, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jake Marisnick, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. stepping in for the Braves, Kurt Suzuki. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The bouncer to the left side. Correa scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's a .333 hitter. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. First pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So stepping in, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa ranges to his left. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. Ball one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's George Springer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
George Springer.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as we begin the top of the fourth. Hector Rondon answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't.
Number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Camargo stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1 and 1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2 and 1 now. To 2 and 2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Correa.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Seared down the first baseline. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit in the air to shallow center. Swanson onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Josh Reddick, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's 1 and 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Soft liner towards short. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But a good. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled away. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Springer giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. And he'll step off and try again. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. His past numbers against Hector Rondon, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. Markakis is off at first with 2 away, and the runner back easily. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And they're runners at the corners now. And that misses for ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll look at a first-pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Count is 1-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The count now at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Here's George Springer. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he is in there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runner's on his way to third. A little bouncer. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Altuve at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Adam Duvall. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed. Plan.
So we're on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 55, Ryan Ashley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Altuve for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Runner breaks for third. Fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back in standing. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Working to keep them in the game here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gaddis will lead it off as we start the home sixth. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Suzuki has a play. One down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Swanson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And another throw over. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So with 1 away now, that will bring in Nick Markakis. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ready with the 0-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. And that's coming to the plate now. Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of Booth.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Popped him up, and there's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out.
Designated hitter, Adam.
Lucas Duda will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Standing in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Duda stands at second with 2 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate. Daniel Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 58.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. No hits to this point. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Winkler, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. At the plate, Johan Camargo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Down and away, ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch war here. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Suzuki, runner at first with 2 gone. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... In now, Evan Gattis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Evan Gattis.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Fastball that misses.
Count 2-2.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Here's Carlos Correa now. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, 2 down now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Acuna is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel